Hello, Danielle Cope here with the new Flat Rate and Rodney Cope. And today we're going to talk about our new equipment sales system that's coming out December 4th. On December 4th, we're going to have 2 different webinar times to answer all your questions, show you the system, and tell you why this is the greatest thing that has ever hit the market.
Really is exciting. I mean, really is. So what we're going to do is demonstrate a little bit with a basketball. We're going to take a few shots and show you that if you just knew 1 or 2 little secrets, you could put it in every time. I want you to get this sale every single time your technician or comfort consultant goes to the house. Here to talk to you today about something very, very important, hitting what you're aiming at, and especially sales, and even more specifically, replacement sales. What happens when a technician is on a job and he gets a chance or an opportunity to offer them a new unit, a replacement system? What happens? Do they make it every time, or does it look something like this? I've got a little bit of a mnemonic device here, okay? I'm going to show you what happens if you take a shot and you actually know what you're doing, okay? Now don't worry, we can edit the shots. Oh look, I missed. Why? Well, maybe I didn't know something. Maybe your technician missed the shot. Maybe your comfort consultant missed the shot, right? Very, very important, because what happens when you miss the shot? You could lose that customer forever. Maybe don't even get the service call repair cost today. Maybe walk away with nothing, no money at all, no customer. Your competitor gets them. Do you want that? Do I want that? No. Let's see if Danielle can make it. Now actually Danielle isn't too bad. So I'm gonna give her another shot here. Isn't that? Isn't that what you do? Isn't that what you do when your technician's out there and he calls back and he says, hey, they don't want nothing? Say, hey, take another shot at it. Right? You know, don't just get in the truck and drive away, right? Let's take another shot at it. Maybe your method of taking another shot at it is for the owner to go out there and present some brochures or some displays or something on the benefits of putting a new system in. Or maybe your method of taking another shot is having a lovely and beautiful comfort consultant, or just a handsome one, go out there and present and do some educating on the values of a new system, right? But one way or another, take another shot, right? Oh, that shot missed too. Well, you know, that's okay. I'm going to give Danielle one more shot because she hadn't made it yet either. This is...
Yeah. Just kidding. I'm going to try that again. Oh!
Okay, now, you notice I'm smiling, right? Ask me why I'm smiling.
Because you haven't pulled out your secret weapon yet.
And because I'm not left-handed. Okay, here's what happens. Now, my good coach back in Hallock, Minnesota, a guy who was shorter than me, a guy by the name of Dick Rasmussen, taught me how to shoot. Said you had to bounce a little bit, right? Get a little bit limber. Okay, said this arm has to be a pendulum, has to go straight. But we all know you got to put your finger on the hole, right? Okay. Finger on the hole. Okay, I'm going to go up, arch and backspin, arch and backspin. Here we go. You ready? Everybody ready?
Wow.
Okay, see, how about that? What a good trick. Now I'm going to let you try that.
Arch and backspin. Finger on the, got it.
There you go.
Can I do that again? Just kidding.
No, go ahead. Come on, bring on the talent. Bring on the skill. She's pretty. She's just not a pretty good shot. She also doesn't know all the tricks. So we're going to bring out some things. By the way, when you're out there selling in front of a customer, right? When you're out there and it's time to offer a new system, what are you going to do? What if you had some better tools? Will this work? I don't know. But I watched a football game the other day with Ben Roethlisberger from the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he was a quarterback wearing gloves. Well, they never did that when I was a kid. So let's see if gloves help, because this is a slippery ball. Ah, look at that. Look at that. So we put a little something where we could grip the ball. So that's like a tool. What if your technician had a tool that would make it easier to shoot? Okay, so this is 2 things. Number 1, I'm right-handed. Number 2, I know about the whole pendulum, arch, backspin, bounce thing. I know to put my finger on the hole. Boy, that sounds simple, right? And Unbelievable.
It went in.
My cameraman says, don't worry, we'll put it in. Amos, go get the ball. All right, when you're out here doing stuff like this, you got to have a kid. Come on, Amos, move. Go, go, go. Don't drop that cup. Amos is my 10-year-old son. He's also my rebounder, right? So if we drop the ball, he gets the ball. But now listen, I'm going to show you something else. I would like to show you some key tools. We might call them secrets. It wasn't a secret that I'm not left-handed. It's just that Danielle didn't notice. She knows I'm right-handed. She just didn't notice I was goofing off with my left hand. Okay, so technique is just simply doing it right. So you can do it right. But what if there was something else that you were missing? There. Obviously, we can take pictures of it going in, but it just went in. Yeah. Why did it go in? Because I know something that Danielle doesn't know, okay? I can sit here and put it in almost 100% of the time. Almost 100% of the time, right? I can sit here and put, there's what, 3, 4, 5. I can sit here and put almost 100 in a row in.
I'm probably 40% of the time.
40%. Okay, here, let's see if we can get her to put it in. Well, you got to have percentages, right? Okay, no, here, go again.
Keep going.
Okay, how many times do you shoot till it goes in? Good job, Danielle. Don't quit, okay? And let me tell you why. Because what happens when you lose the sale? You lost all the money spent on advertising and marketing to get that customer. You lost all the money spent on the call takers and dispatchers to get that information to the technician. You lost the gas, the oil, the overhead, the cost of getting the technician to the job. You lost the money that you paid the technician. You lost the service call that you did not get paid for today. If that customer chooses to buy a new heating and air unit from a competitor or a new whatever you're selling, you may have just lost that customer for life. We talk about all the time in the industry, what's the cost of getting a new customer? What's the cost of getting one that you lost? It's enormous. We don't want to lose. We need to be more competitive. So what do? Do we beat the technician into submission? Do we beat our comfort consultants? It doesn't really help them, does it? It has a tendency to demoralize them. So what we have to do is find out what we're doing wrong and then do it right. And then if we do it right, what happens? Then we score over and over and over again. Now, some of you would like to know the secret. Well, I'm going to tell you the secret to why I could take all of Danielle's money, if I can get her to play for money. By the way, I have some of her brothers are happy to play me for money anytime. But if they play by my rules, I've got a really good chance. Okay. Here's my rules. Number 1, we play on my court. I painted this line here. That's my basket. That's my backboard. So what do I know that Danielle doesn't know? I know that if I hit that backboard anywhere above the basket, no matter how I hit it, and I just didn't hit it above the basket, but here, if I hit it anywhere above the basket, we might have to edit out 2 shots. But you notice I'm not trying because I'm not doing my whole arch and backspin thing, but there we go. Wait, I didn't do my pendulum thing there. Okay, last time. There. See, I know that if I hit that anywhere above the basket near that square, it's going to go in. Why? Because this isn't an official legal backboard. It's got slop in it. It's got, the ball hits it and it stops and it just falls in. I know that. She doesn't. Well, now she's got, I showed her my whole arch backspin thing, gave her the super gloves, and now I told her about the backboard.
Hit the backboard.
So let's see if she can do that.
On the square anywhere and it'll go in. Stop shaking the goal.
Amos is shaking the back. Stop it, Amos.
And it went in.
Look at that. Now, don't tell your friends that. Don't tell your brothers that.
Because I want to win.
Right. So you don't have to tell your competitors that either, right? Now, what are we saying? We're saying that if you knew the rules, if the customer were to play by your rules, you'd win every time, right? Because let's say that you set a rule that says if a furnace is over 14 years old, it has to be replaced. Bam, customer buys a new unit. So let's say that you set a rule that says if one of our trucks is parked in front of your house and you get a chance to buy a new furnace, you buy it today. Well, wouldn't it be nice if the customer would play by your rules? I'm suggesting that you play by his rules, and that's what we're about to tell you about. That's what we want to talk about. That's what we're so excited about, because I tried for years, hold that, I got to say, I tried for years to get the customer to play by my rules. I educated the customer. I taught the customer. I sent him marketing pieces. I brought him brochures. I tried for years to get the customer to play by my rules. What we're going to show you, what we've accidentally, superstitiously, whatever that word means, stumbled across here at the New Flat Rate, is we found a way to play by the customer's rules. And when you play by the customer's rules, they will buy every time they want to buy. What's happened is we found a way for the technician, while he is offering a simple basic repair. As many of you know, our New Flat Rate, you don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it automatically adds up to 15 add-on sales. All that stuff you begin trying to get your technician to do, it automatically does it. So now, why have we come out with a replacement book, a cookbook, an equipment book? Because we found a way to let either your technician, or the owner, or the comfort consultant, or the office manager, or the brother or sister, to offer the customer up to 5 options automatically on furnaces, heat pumps, all of that kind of stuff. How would you like to try it? That's what we're here to tell you about. Come back to our next webinar. We're going to show you exactly how it works, okay? Because why? I want you to hit the basket every time. Every time your truck stops. Here's our goal. Believe it or not, this is our goal. Every time your truck stops in front of a customer's house, I want that technician coming out with money, or the comfort consultant coming out with money. I don't want anybody driving away with the customer that's going to think about it, that's going to call somebody, that's got to check around, that's got to get quotes. Don't want that. When that truck drives away, I want money in the pocket, okay? Either money for the service call today or a system replacement. Believe it or not, we found a way to do that. You come back, you be here, we're going to tell you exactly how it works. Absolutely change your life. You'll love it. Unless, of course, you already hit 100% of the time. I'd like you to be able to do that without a lousy backboard. So from Rodney Cope here and Danielle, we want to see you again.